Welcome to another life changing edition of Faces of Resilience. This is Furley Almonte, your host. In this show, we feature amazing people with extraordinary stories of resilience and how they actually change lives now. Well, I am so thrilled to have my friend who actually I met many years ago, and she even got the chance to cut my hair when we were still living up north in New Jersey, and we got the chance to get to know each other on a more deeper in a deeper level, so to speak, because I can feel the purity of her heart and also the amazingness of her purpose in life. And years later, she has created like an amazing actually foundation, a movement that will inspire people, go against bullying, go against feeling very low on self-esteem. And this is just a very unique way that you can basically help other people blossom into their incredible possibilities. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present to you celebrity makeup artist to Robin Roberts. May I say that? I love the bragging rights to say that. And also the founder of Beautiful, the organization that transcends beauty in a whole different magnitude. Welcome to the show, Petula.
Thank you for having me, Furley. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here and excited to share.
Oh my goodness, you are looking so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Woo! Hot looking. I love the colors you're wearing. Just your whole presence is absolutely phenomenal. You did not become the way you are right now from childhood because you've had many, many challenges when you were younger. And I would love for you to share with the audience your heart wrenching experience growing up.
Thank you. You know what? Challenges. What is that? Whew. That's Petula. That's Petula. Yes. So, I am from a small island called Nevis. I don't know if any of you ever heard of Nevis. And the way I always talk about Nevis is that if you have a pen and you have a dot and you put it on you put the dot on a piece of paper, that's Nevis. Nevis is only 36 square miles, but
Wow.
Nevis is a very beautiful place. The people, the beaches, the food. But when I was growing up in Nevis, I can remember that when I was 3 years old, like I was filled with confidence. Like you can tell me nothing. I used to dance, and my mom and people used to say, "Oh, she was such a good dancer." But by the age of 6, it was all taken away from me because everybody realized, "Oh, she's different. She's very tall. Like if I stand right now, I stand like 6 feet." She's
Wow.
very black, as you can see, and I had big feet for my age. So everything got taken away from me then because they labeled me as an ugly girl. Oh, that was ugly. And from that age, I really went into a shell and was trying to find myself. And I would say that I was even like incarcerated because imagine you being like that for all your childhood. People are calling you ugly and you're black, and it was really hard. But you know what, my peers, they didn't know any better. So what I did, I was like, you know what, I'm going to purchase beauty. I wanted to purchase beauty so bad. Beauty to me was bleaching my skin like a
Mm.
shade or two lighter, and also it was about putting in some long extensions. And so that is what it was. And imagine you at that age, like from 6 to like 16, you're thinking that you can't wait to transform yourself. So but that was like my early childhood growing up in Nevis. And that's how my journey got started.
Okay, let's stop there for a minute because that is really very, very juicy. I would just imagine, like, the bullying, when the name calling, kids can be very cruel, right? And they don't understand what it means to be tactful, to be kind. How did you feel back then when people were calling you names and basically telling you you're ugly?
Back then it wasn't, we never used to really call it bullying in the island. And it was like everybody trying to validate themselves at that point. Like, they're going to take the shine off of them, or so they're going to really put it on someone else. So you have to bring someone else down in order to make yourself,
Mm.
look a certain way. So that is what it was at the time. And like, I didn't know, we didn't know. We were just trying to help each other, like help yourself. It was like a free for all. And basically, because we're in a small island and we're probably looking at the big picture, some of us had televisions and some of us did not, but we're looking and we're seeing that this is what they're saying beauty is: light skin, long hair. Everyone want to make sure that they stand out. So it was, I mean, I really had to like force my way through, but it was more like letting people accept me for me. But in the meantime, I got so lost and caught up of what people, who people wanted me to be. I wanted to fit in this stupid box that they said beauty was: light skin, long hair. No matter how much I try, imagine this tall girl, this black girl trying to fit in that one size fit all box. Never did and never will.
It's very interesting that you say that, because oftentimes we are boxed in based on what the media, especially nowadays, right? Like what the social media is being putting out there. The all the filters. You think people are so freaking perfect, right? And
Yes.
so now your idea of beauty is this, and that you have to be slim, that you have to be light skinned, and all that. Even in the Philippines, by the way, let me tell you something. Like in the Philippines, they all want to, they even take pills, the glutathione, to make the skin look lighter. They instead of going for tanning, they go for a way to make the skin look lighter. And why is that? Because fair skin was viewed more as more sophisticated and more desirable, because it means if you have darker skin, it basically means that you have been working in the field. However, nowadays, it now, like having a tan color skin is exotic, right? Like,
Yes.
yeah, it has changed so much. And
Crazy.
even, yeah, and even with tattoo, right? I remember before, if you have tattoos, it was scary. It was very scary because only the ex-convicts had tattoo. Nowadays, it's a body art, right?
Yeah.
It's, times have changed. But going back to you, like back then, so you were defining beauty based on what you think. Where was that influence coming from? Was it from magazines or from people telling you? Where did it come from?
Well, I guess it was coming for me, how society was portraying
Mhm.
beauty. It was coming from the television, it was coming from overseas, it was coming from other people, right? But and then I was figuring like I wanted to be a part of society. But as I tried to be a part of society and realized like this is just not happening, it can't. Actually, what happened to, I went to beauty school. It was that bad that when we got the opportunity to come to America, it was like heaven and earth. I was like, ooh, I've arrived. It's like you see like a light switch turn on, you see the big buildings and your dreams and everything. So you're like, okay. So after I graduated high school, I was like, you know what? I'm going to, my mother was like, what are you going to do? You going to go to college? I'm like, nope. I'm going to purchase beauty. I told you that from I was a kid. And
I
she,
love how you said, why I love how you use that. Like, let's stop there for a moment. I will purchase beauty. You know, it,
that's what I thought it could have. You could have
where
purchased
did
it.
that come from? Because it was like you said, I will purchase beauty. Like you, like you can go to a department store and you will be able to buy everything in a box to be
That's what I
able to
thought.
transform.
And you know what? People think that's what it is because the bleaching creams, that's beauty in a box. The hair dye, the makeup, all of that, that was beauty. That's beauty. That's what people think beauty is, but that's not beauty, right? Beauty's from what within. Beauty's you. We're born with beauty. We just have to enhance it. But people think that we have to purchase it. So I thought that as well. So I was like, I'm going to go to beauty school because I still was on that bleaching my skin path. I did not. I wanted to scrub some black off my skin. I'm gonna be straight up. And I wanted to put in the longest extension for someone out there to validate me. And I
Mhm.
went to beauty school thinking it was just that. It was like going like Cinderella, going, and then I thought I was gonna come out of beauty school like Cinderella. I did came out as Cinderella. Different though. I
Mhm.
came out with my cosmetologist license. That's where my career started. And I validated myself. Yes, you're a tall girl. Yes, you're a black girl. Yes, you have big feet. But guess what? You're one beautiful girl. I
Okay,
found out I
when
had to
did that,
validate myself.
okay, when was that pivotal moment in your life that it just switched? Because here you are before purchasing beauty in a box and then suddenly embracing the amazing human being that you are.
after understanding the true meaning of beauty, and that's going to beauty school and learning and see what beauty is and what that I was born with it. That's when the light switch went off.
Mm. Do you have any particular idol when it comes to like when you look at that person, it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I was that type of beauty.
You
Go.
know, now that I understand beauty, I've never, like before, my particular idol before, when I didn't understand it, was anybody light skin walking next to me. I was like, okay, I wish I could be that person because I just wanted to be light because that was beauty. But now that I understand beauty, my idol is me. I love me. I love myself because you know what? And as as a beauty expert, all these models and celebrities that you see walking around there, they have to go to the same thing that I've been through. They have to sit down, they have to understand what they like about themselves, what they don't like about themselves. They have to work on self and then present it to the world. So I cracked the secret code, what they're doing, and that's what I'm doing now. And this is what I present me.
Woo! Okay, I love your journey of how you were able to basically you know from what they said. It reminded me of, was it a story from childhood like the ugly duckling, and
Mm,
then now you emerge into this incredibly beautiful swan. But all this time you were always that beautiful swan, but you just did
didn't
not
know it.
embrace it
Did not
yet.
know it. Did
Yeah,
not know.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so basically, where did this journey take you?
This journey took is taking me all over the world. So I graduated beauty school thinking that I'm going to help ladies who look like me, who feel like me. I just wanted to start this powerful movement. I just wanted to do that. So I started working in my neighborhood, and I would, let the ladies would come in, I would fix their hair or do their makeup. And the first thing they would say, oh, I feel like a celebrity. I look like a celebrity. And I'm like, okay. So I'm birthing celebrities in
Oh, I love that.
my
You're
you know
birthing
in
celebrities. Oh,
profession, in my business. So what I did, I said, you know what, I'm going to elevate myself. So one day I was looking at television and I was like, okay, you know what? I think I can do this. I can do this for television. Because before I was just doing it for like a mirror before in the salon, in a mirror. But I wanted my work to be seen all over the world, that I'm really bringing up beauty from ladies from all walks of life. But this four-letter word, I had a conversation with this four-letter word, and the four-letter word said to me, "You think that you have arrived? No, 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 no. You still that tall black girl with big feet, like like that. That conversation in your head. That four-letter word, fear, fear." And I had it out, and I was like, "Okay, you know what? I guess you're right, fear." But what I did, I went and I elevated myself. I moved from working in the neighborhood to working downtown New York, getting more experience because you know what? I was manifesting things. And about 2 years later, my work was seen on television. I started working for ABC, styling one of the top journalists, and I'm still doing it now, 16 years after. I always tell people, you know what? I'm her card. She does not leave home without me. And that is what beauty is, when you manifest and you push forward and you go and get things, like when you tell yourself you're going to do it and you do it. That is beauty to me as well.
I first of all let's bask in this incredible moment that when you said that when you defined it, you basically manifested the life that you wanted.
Mhm.
In the packaging that you were born with, and it's absolutely beautiful that you were able to embrace it and elevate yourself to your incredible potential. That is beautiful. So, what have you created as a result of all of this?
What I've created, I started, like I said, I started a movement that will never die. And it's a journey. I tell people, you know what? Enjoy the journey because destination is only a pit stop, right?
Mhm.
So I'm still on my journey. I'm still enjoying this.
Mhm.
I've created where I help ladies from all walks of life, no matter who you are. You can be the queen, you can be the king, you can be just a regular person. I look at you because the beauty within you, from wherever you are, whoever you are. And these are things that a lot of us think that, like I said, beauty is like, oh, makeup and skin and nails. No, beauty is that gem that is waiting inside of you to be like, okay, I'm ready. Give birth, give birth. So that's what I do. And I do that through, doing hair and makeup and therapy, talking to my clients and asking them what motivates them, what uplifts them, and they may say, "Oh, you know what? I've been living with this fear all along." And I'm like, "Okay, so when are we going to work on this?" And then we all of a sudden we are birthing beautiful people and beautiful things, beautiful business, and that's what where my journey is has taken me and is taking me.
You had a recent, actually before COVID happened, you had a beautiful gala, right? Like a beautiful event in New York City. Talk to us about what that was all about.
So yeah, I had a beautiful event. It's called Beautiful, as you can see by my business is Beautiful, and the reason why I came up with Beautiful because I was not invited or would never be in the conventional word beautiful tribe. So I created my own Beautiful. And you can see beauty is lowercase and FULL is uppercase because it's about all of us. We are all included. And that is our mission or our reason is that we create a customized look and it varies within all individuals. So your beauty, my beauty, we all come together and we are full of it. So with this event, I had people
You're
from
full of it.
all walks of life. Yes, we are full of it. I had people from all walks of life, and I had two powerful young ladies that people look up to. My speakers were Robin Roberts, who I work with daily, and Jamie from It Cosmetics, and they were talking about their life journey, and these ladies was in awe when they heard the life stories. Robin's first job was a bus driver.
Really?
Yeah, Jamie is on the Forbes list right now, but she started her company. Everyone told her, no, 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 you're too fat, you're this, you're that. And because of that 100 no and the last yes, she is on the in the Forbes list. So
Wow.
beauty is within anything and everything. Beauty is within us. And those were the things that I wanted people to know who are looking up to people and thinking that they're lost and confused. Like, listen to these stories. Like, we can bond some beautiful things. And so that is what the event was all about. And it was, I can't wait to have another.
Wow. That really is very, very inspiring. You know, God is not done with us yet. You know what they say, like we are masterpieces in progress. And
Mhm.
you are basically, obviously, a very loving and powerful testament of what that is all about. So, what exactly do you do now with your beautiful movement?
With my beautiful movement at this moment, COVID changed a lot of things. And, with COVID, it really, I had time to think and reevaluate of where I'm going. So right now I am creating a masterclass, and it's called Customize Look, customizing your own look. And we're going to do so through styling your confidence. So I'm finishing up, I'm working on it. And it's about, what I love. When we were growing up, right, we were taught to find our own signature,
Uh huh.
and you want to make sure that you're signing that signature, that no one is going to duplicate it or anything. So why do we want to duplicate others? So this is what I'm creating as a customized signature look for you, that no one is going to could duplicate it. And this is what we're working on. And we're working on it through mindset, through owning your self first impression, owning your first impression, lights, camera, and you, not action, because you are the action. So it's lights, camera, and you. And we're going to just present our signature. We have the signature already, but we just have to do the exercise because it's a muscle and you have to exercise it. So I can't wait to really roll it out, because it's for each and every one of us. A lot of times we feel like, oh no, it's for this person or that person. We all have a signature and we're going to own it. So I can't wait.
That is absolutely powerful. I love it. And I can't wait for you to create your own makeup line.
You know
I,
what? I mean, I don't have my makeup line right now, but what I do within the creating your signature look, it's teaching you how to really do your own makeup within and as a celebrity, because like I said, There's celebrity within all of us just waiting to come out, right? So I want you to create your own celebrity look. I have, like, I tell people 10 products in 10 minutes. You don't necessarily have to use the 10.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'll put you on the spot. Could you give us like, okay, three tips on how we can actually have a celebrity look?
Oh, a celebrity look. All right. So the celebrity look is within you. So the first thing you should know about yourself is you should know your face shape. And once you know your face shape, then you would know the hairstyles that suits you best. You would know the makeup look that suits you best as well. And also knowing your undertone, definitely you would walk away knowing exactly how to create your celebrity look. So let's say we're talking about makeup. The first thing what I do, I make sure that you have beautiful brows. Like, brows are the in thing, and it's like brows are like a picture frame, right? And you could have a picture, but if you don't have a nice frame around it, then you just have a picture. The picture, the picture frame would upsell. So brows upsell you. I would say play up the features that you like the most. If you like your lips, make sure you do beautiful lips. If you like your eyes, make sure you do beautiful eyes. So once you learn how to master these things and knowing that how your face shape is and knowing how to work your face shape, you definitely would have a celebrity look. 'Cause that's what the celebrity does. We have to know what works best for them, not work best for someone else. They're presenting themselves to the world, so we have to bring out the best in them.
It's really quite interesting because oftentimes we follow trends, right? Like, but it may not be right for us. I remember very, very well before, like when you were talking about undertones. I'm also an image consultant, by the way. And so I remember before, Bobby Brown, right? Like she was all about like natural tones. And
Mhm.
of course, I went to Macy's and actually bought like several different makeup palettes, and I put them on, and obviously they were all the wrong colors because I look like death warmed over. They were, they were not the right colors for me. I didn't realize that I actually should be wearing cool colors, right? And
Mhm.
so understanding what is right for us is very, very important. You have you also said about eyebrows, right? And it's almost like wearing a dress, right? And they say, oh, that dress is beautiful, but
I don't
how
want
about
to
the
hear
person? But
I
it's
don't want to hear that.
it's not, you would like people to say you look beautiful in
You
that,
look beautiful.
right? So
You
it's not
wearing the dress, not the dress wearing you.
like
So,
so,
like, you're wearing that dress, girl. That's what you want to hear.
right, like that's why I was laughing when you were saying about like it's like the frame is outstages the person. Now you were saying about eyebrows, right now everybody's wearing thicker brows. I remember, was it in the 60s or 70s when they were like wearing this pencil thin,
Yes.
right? So now, okay, when it comes to brows, well, is it going to be a trend that everybody is going to microblading and filling and making it full and luscious, or is that going to be just a trend? Like, what would you say to people who may not be comfortable? Like, there are people who are born in the 60s and they like the thin brows, and like, but then again it dates them. What
Mm,
would you suggest for those type of people who may be stuck with the old ways of putting on makeup or doing
wow.
their face?
I would say, you know what? Get out of that fixed mindset. We're in growth mindset right now. And it's not about, I don't really follow trend. You, like I said, go back, get to know your face shape, get to know what works best for you. Something can be trending and you may wear it and it robs you from your beauty. So if something is trending and it's not like it won't work for me, what I'll do, I'll just stick to me and I will still get my compliments and everything about, oh, you look beautiful. It may not be in trend right now, but that's only for a season. I'm not going to spoil my face because I want to be with the masses. No. So you have to be very confident within yourself, knowing that, okay, this works for me. It's about this. Like they say, you know what? I'm going to stay in my lane. So if my lane, if I can't wear like some thin brows, I'm not going to do it. And if let's go back to the people that we say are celebrities, right? Something can be trending, but if that does not look good on them, they're not going to make a fool of themselves. No, they're not going to do it. So why would you do that? No.
I remember very well, Petula, when you cut my hair years ago when we were up north.
Mhm.
You actually cut my hair dry, and you were telling me you have to get all of this volume out so that your face could. You see, the cool part about working with you is that you actually understand the feature of the person, and then you give them tips, and you also talk to them, and have a beautiful connection. So it's not so much so that you're just a client, but basically you create a beautiful friendship and very like lasting connection. Look, all these years we're still connected, even if you're you're very far from me now. But
Mhm.
and I celebrate your successes. And so what's in the pipeline now for Beautiful?
Well, like I said, I told you about the master class, and I, you know, I really don't know, because what I do is I've set I've planted so many seeds, good seeds, and I'm just waiting for the opportunity, because I always tell people, when preparation meets opportunity, you have success.
Yes,
So I've
absolutely.
been preparing, and this is a great opportunity. When you reached out to me, I'm like, oh, okay, thank you so much. Right. So it's a matter of preparation, because once you have that solid foundation, and once someone start knocking at your door and you're ready and you're prepared, you just have to answer. So in the meantime, I'm still working at ABC, styling Robin Roberts here. And it's I thought I was going to only be there for 15 years. It's 16 years and counting. I want 15 more years, because I love what I do. I love bringing out the best in others. I've touched so many lives, because I've touched many lives through her hair. I've been with her in her journey. She's a 2 times cancer survivor, and I was the one who shaved her head. I was the one of the first people that she was able to share that and say she has cancer. And I love being a journey with someone with their on their journey, and see the outcome. And that's what I do. And I really, what's ahead for me, if you say, what I really, really want to do is life coaching, and letting people know, bring out the best in them, and let them know, stop wasting time, because we don't know, tomorrow is not promising. So whatever you want to do, let's do it now, and now is the time. So if anyone wants to start to be a part of the masterclass, or just to uplift, I do that through hair, makeup, and wardrobe.
Oh, that's absolutely, like I was very quiet for a moment because I am going through something in my life that I did not know that was going to strike me at this age. And and so there's something that I also share with Robin Roberts. And that's why I said, like, I wish she could write the foreword to my book, because I actually was diagnosed with breast cancer recently. And
Mm.
so sometimes the right people just come into your life, right? And by the way, and I'm listening to you, and I said, like, yes, you're building blocks. It took me 10 years to keep building all the different things, and yet look, all of them are beginning to blossom now. God's timing is impeccable. When the time is right, the opportunities will be presented to us, just like what you said. But you have to prepare. You have to
Yes.
prepare for that big moment of your life. And the master class is a great way for you to be doing that. I'm sure so many people would love to be able to follow you on social media. How do we do that?
To find me on social media, it's hashtag underscore beautiful. And you have to spell out the word hashtag, right? You spell the word out, underscore beautiful. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me, you can send me an email, petula at upliftingyou.org. So you can find me on those two platforms. And pretty much, I'm just here waiting to blossom someone.
Well, who are you looking for to be part of your master class? So in case there are some people who would like to be a part of it.
I'm looking for ladies who from all walks of life. And you may be a soccer mom, you may be a CEO with these big figures. You are all welcome, because creating your signature does not have an age difference, or a priority, like whoever you are is meeting you right where you are, and uplifting you, elevating you. So it may be, like I said, the soccer mom, it may be the CEO, it may be just a college student. But if you want to get yourself to the next level, because what my masterclass will be about, it's about creating that foundation for yourself. You're not letting society or anyone create that foundation for you. And I'm just giving you some tools that you can add in your toolbox, because you have a toolbox already. You are your toolbox, right? So I'm just giving you some tools that you can add. And these are tools that no matter where you go, they're fundamental and they're foundation. And you would always just be building on these tools.
Fantastic. My goodness. Well, in keeping with your uplifting youth, certainly you have redefined beauty. You have basically celebrated and birthed so many different celebrities in ordinary people like us. And you have been celebrating beauty also in the most beautiful, magnificent, unique form. So go out there, be a part of this movement of beautiful. It's beauty lowercase, and then full is double
FULL.
but all caps. All right. Be part of beautiful because you are already beauty in a box. It's time for you to shine. So go out there and embrace your amazingness. Any last words, Petula?
My last word is, whatever you want to do, it's not tomorrow. It's not next year. It's not down the line. It's now. Start now. Otherwise, you would never start, because tomorrow will come and you'll say the same thing. So, whatever you want to do, start now. Just start gathering the tools, the pieces, and put it together. Start now. Let's do it. Start now.
Yes, start now. Your time is now. There's no need to procrastinate. No more procrastination. All right. So it's this is going to be about action nation.
Yes. 2022.
Yes, and of course, a great way to start is to follow Petula Skeete on Instagram or on social media, and also be part of her masterclass because you will be very surprised of what you are going to uncage in your own box. Until next time, this is Furley Almonte of Faces of Resilience. Take care.
Thank you once again. Be the movement.